quick. Hey, so real quick, you are not pro-black unless you as a black person look to your left and look to your right and your spouse is black. You understand what I'm saying? I don't understand why that's such a hard concept to understand. You as a black person have a black experience, and you as a black person dating interracially can be an ally to a pro-black couple. But you yourself do not have a day-to-day, pro-black lifestyle. So I don't understand again why that's such a hard concept to grab. No, you should not be at the table with us when it comes down to black people voting. No.
I don't understand what exactly is the hard concept to grab here, because it's not a hard concept to grab at all. The concept here is you're not black enough unless you're with other black people, because those other black people understand your struggles as a black person. I don't know what struggles there are to understand about other black people. So the idea here is lost on me. It's not that I can't grasp the concept. The concept itself is empty. So the problem here is, in conversation, it's probably going to go back to something that has something to do with slavery, and the idea that if you're not propagating the black family forward, then you are not part of building the black community. But one of the problems that I've come to understand is black women are some of the most educated women in per capita, like in groups. In minority groups, black women are among some of the most educated. And that's a problem, because you find that the more educated women specifically become, the less family they have, the more self-absorbed they become, the more selfish they become. So if you're telling me that I am not pro-black unless I have another black person with me, then inadvertently you have to solve the problem of why aren't the black people that you're telling black men to be with, why aren't they considering more family? I don't even it's not even a concept to grab. It's an idea to walk through. It's a logical sequence to walk through. People aren't pro-black because pro-black doesn't make family. Pro-black doesn't instruct proper culture. Like, everything that he's saying here, I understand. The problem is there is no culture. This is the culture. This is the culture is someone telling you that you're not black enough. Eddie and I joke all the time. He's like, nah, we got to take your black card. I was like, hey, have it. I don't even know where I put it. I lost my black card. Do you want it? If I find it, I'll give it to you. I don't even want it, man. I don't want that kind of pressure on me to be pro-black when there is no cultural adhesion to it. This is their attempt at being black and defining this as culture. Like, me being with another person who is also the same skin tone that I was born with without choosing. I have to be with someone with my skin tone. That defines my identity and my purpose, which is so empty, because that is not culture. Culture is a reason that people gather around. Culture is a world view, a world perspective, a paradigm, something having to do with religion of some sort that people bond around. And out of that comes all other things. But the problem with stuff like this is you're black, so you have to be with a black person unless we will not accept you as a black person, is so beneath the human logical system that it's a lot of people can't grasp it. But I can understand, because I like watching stuff like this, and I like hearing other perspectives on this whole racism and segregation thing, because when it comes down to it, this guy is racist. Point blank, this guy is straight up racist. He's saying your skin tone determines who you marry. Says who? Because if you go to the place where everyone is skin tone, for example, Africa, the continent, everyone there is like generally the same skin tone, like maybe 80% or more are the same skin tone. Do you know what they do to each other? Do you know what they were doing to each other before they were colonized? You don't want to know. You don't want to talk about it. You just want to talk about it after you've come to the person who enslaved you has given you a great life after slavery ended, and now you just want to propagate the same thing that you came from. The place that you come from, bro, they're not doing things well over there, even though they're all black. So this black thing that you're talking about has nothing to do with nothing. You're just saying a bunch of stuff because you're in your little tight bubble of black pro-black. What are you talking about? There's no cultural adhesion. It's just a bunch of regulation. This is what we call, if he were a Christian, we would call him a legalistic Christian. He's legalistic. He's lawful. Do this and do this and do this, and then you'll have this. That's the difference between Christianity and other religions. He is the other religion. He is a religion that's telling you to do a whole bunch of stuff, and then you'll get your pro-black card.
Because you will have some type of biases. You are not to be trusted when it comes down to, the black majority vote and things of that nature. And you have to understand that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's telling you not to date interracially. Nobody's telling you, that it's a bad thing. I'm just telling you, when it comes down to black decisions, we're going to question you. You understand what I'm saying? We're going to question your motives, because there are raccoons out here and they love to tap dance.
Yeah. There are raccoons out here. He's basically saying they're coons, like a degrading word to use for black people being used for black people. Yeah, way to go, man. I am so proud of you. The logical level to this man is so beyond me that I can't even grasp it. I don't even understand. Whereas the problem lies within his logic himself. Like, why is it that you think that black people need to be with black people in order for black people to take the votes of black people seriously? Problem number one, bro. I don't even know why you're segregating votes. Black people vote this way, different from white people. If we decide, like, your vote doesn't matter. You're 13% of the population. So even if you band it together, your vote can be usurped by the people whom you're banding against. If white people banded together and said, look, black people are banding together to try to change the vote on us. Let's say everything is perfect. White people are all together, black people are all together, and said, black people are trying to change the vote and vote for someone who they want. We don't want that. Let's vote for the other person. You would lose every single time. All this is meaningless playhouse. They're playing house. You know, those people. So Christians are the strongest recommendation that you can receive when you want to marry someone is don't live with them, because that actually doesn't help you statistically. It doesn't help. Like, people who aren't Christians, a majority of them or a lot of them live together. And go check out the divorce rates for people who aren't Christians. It doesn't help. It's not a good practice. So what this guy is doing is he's doing exactly that. He's playing house. Let's play house. If you're black, you can come on in. If you support black people and you're married to a black person or you're dating a black person, you can come on in. We like you. We trust you. We support you. That goes against everything Martin Luther King even taught. Your character means absolutely nothing unless you have a skin color, which is like, isn't that the thing you hate the most? Before slavery, before the slavery that every African American spouts here, because that's all they know is the African American slavery. Before that kind of slavery, where was the racism? Oh, it came from the Spanish. Why aren't we getting on them? I guess we forgave them. Oh, wait, it's not part of your story. Okay, so the white people are your story. Okay, so let's talk about the white people. They came there and they said, you're black. And you're like, screw you, man. I'm not black. I'm me. I'm from the motherland. Fast forward 60, 70, 80 years later. I am black and you're white. I'm different than you. When did this happen? So you've been propagandized to spout the same thing that it's like, let's go back 90 years and resegregate ourselves, even though across most metrics, black people perform not well. The black people that he's talking about, the black people that are in America that want to congregate themselves. Minority of minorities. Your vote doesn't matter. Character, value system, ethical system, your worldview, how you move, why you move the way you move, your lineage, your storyline, work ethic, wisdom, thinking before you speak. Those are the types of things that make good values in a person. Hard work, family oriented. Those are what makes a valuable person to society, not the color of your skin, brother, not the color of your skin. So this video is a little bit strange, but it's interesting because this is all over the place. Like, they want to bring colorism back. And to me, it's lost on me because it speaks nothing of character. You see the requirements that he gave. One, be black and we trust you, and we can all kind of vote together. But the problem is, even if you're with a black person and you have a different perspective, now there's another loophole. Wait a second. You don't think white people are holding us down? You're with the black woman, but you might be Uncle Tom. You might be a raccoon. disguised as a black person. What, am I not a black person? Am I not black enough? What do I do to obtain my black card and maintain it? Oh, just be with the black person, associate with us, and vote the same way that we all do. Who's we? Who decided that we're voting this way? Other black people? Why? Who said they're right? It's a problem, and I think it's a mental illness. I really do. This whole black people, me thing, it's a mental illness. It's a virus. Let's put it as a virus. You're trying to beat the virus with the virus without a lab to create an antidote to the virus. Therefore, you are a virus. You will be a virus until you virus out of this life. You will never learn. You will never understand. All you'll do is tell other people that they can't grasp the concept that is as thin as this piece of paper on my desk. It's so lightweight. It requires no thinking at all. And then when someone brings some logic or reasoning to it, oh man, like you're one of them, aren't you? One of who? I'm just trying to think, bro. If you got any value out of this video, like it, subscribe. I'd appreciate that. Share this video with someone who thinks this guy is onto something, and let's have a conversation below. Do you actually agree with this guy? I would love to have a conversation with you guys. Catch you later. Peace.